Serpae Tetra Info and Care. Are you in search of a beautiful yet low-maintenance fish for your aquarium? There are lots of fish to choose from, but in today's video, we'll be looking at the Serpae Tetra. They are especially great for beginners because they're easy to care for and maintain. Not only that, but they are such beautiful fish, and it makes looking at them a delight. So if you want to know more about this fish, I recommend sticking until the end with me. But before I continue, can you do me a favor and tap the like button? Doing so lets me know that you're enjoying videos like this, and it also helps my channel reach more amazing people like you. Taking care of Serpae Tetra. Here I'll go through all kinds of information you need to have and keep this fish in your aquarium. Starting from their natural habitat to breeding and diseases, let's get started. Natural habitat. When found in the wild, you'll most likely see them in black water. Serpae Tetras prefer slow-moving water, such as slowly flowing rivers. You can also find them in ponds and streams that flow slowly. Now, something noticeable about these fish is that they tend to move in groups rather than alone. So it's advisable to keep at least 4 to 5 in a tank. You can find them grouping up around thick plants and vegetation spots, and they feel safe in such areas as it meets their needs for food and security both at the same time. Physical description. Like I said earlier, they are beautiful fish to keep in your aquarium. You'll notice the variety in their base color. Some have a deep red color and others are sort of reddish-brown, while some of them will have a scarlet hue, and some even come with an olive-brown shade. All fins, except for the dorsal one, which is the top tail, are red, and the dorsal fin is predominantly black, edged with white. The anal fins are edged in black with a splashing of white at their tips. As the fish get older and their colors begin to fade, especially the spot behind the gills, males tend to be brighter in color than females. A long-finned variation has been produced in captivity. Now, something that makes them so appealing is their shiny scales. Their scales shimmer in proper lighting and create a luster like a jewel. All together with the different kinds of varieties, this is a fish that you can even consider as a moving art for your aquarium tank. Ideal tank setup. Tank setup is very important. Serpae Tetra fish grow to about 2 inches. As far as tank size goes, I prefer to start out with a 20-gallon tank, as it gives them plenty of space to swim in. And it will allow you to add plenty of hiding places for them, such as plants and driftwood. If you plan on keeping more than 10 Serpae Tetras, you'll need to upgrade your tank to a higher volume. For simplicity's sake, 1 inch of fish requires 1 gallon of water, but remember that is a simple rule. You still have to take into account the bio load, how well the filtration system is working, and the actual fish. Also, as I said earlier, they love roaming in groups. With a larger tank, it becomes easier for them to move in groups. One of my favorite things to do is watch tetras school together. How about you? Do you enjoy it when fish school together? Let me know in the comments below. Now, coming to the environment, you should use dark sand as the substrate in your tank. With dark sand, you can replicate the natural essence of the Amazon basin. And then add a lot of plants and vegetation throughout the tank. Go for plants that provide good shelter where they can seek security, such as Java moss or Myriophyllum. Water parameters. Something you should be wary of is that Serpae Tetras are very sensitive towards any kind of water fluctuations. So you have to create and maintain the same water environment to make sure they're comfortable with it. To do that, you can simply keep the temperature around 71 to 79 degrees Fahrenheit. For the pH levels, it's best to go from 5 to 7.8. You would want to have the water a bit acidic. Lastly, keeping the water hardness level to something from 5 to 25 DH works out the best. Diet. In nature, Serpae Tetra will usually feed on plant matter or some kind of insect larvae that floats around in the water. But when you have them in your aquarium, you can feed them just about any kind of fish food. It's best to give them some good quality pellets or flakes as their primary diet. This provides them with most of the nutrition they need for better life quality. Check out the links in the description for more info. From there on, you can add some protein-rich items like bloodworms or shrimps. However, when you are feeding them such food, make sure to keep the quantity in moderation. Behavior and tank mates. As I've already said earlier, these fishes like to swim around in groups, so you can say they are social and friendly. Also, they're fast swimmers, so you can always see them moving. Now for their tank mates. Other Serpae Tetra fishes are an obvious choice, but other than that, you can go with fishes like Danios, Cardinal Tetra, twig catfish, swordtail fish, Cory catfish, and so forth. There are lots of other choices considering Serpae Tetra are very social and friendly. Breeding. Fortunately, breeding your Serpae Tetras isn't going to be that difficult at all, except you will need to use a breeder tank because they don't have any parental instinct, which means they can feed on the baby fish right away. For the water conditions, you have to raise the temperature to 80 degrees Fahrenheit and keep the pH balanced to 6. Before you move your fishes to the breeding tank, make sure to give them proper protein-rich food. It is also a good idea to keep the tank dimly lit and use spawning mops if possible. You can start the breeding process when you see the female fishes getting plump. Simply leaving them with the male fishes will do. But as soon as you see the eggs laid, quickly remove the fishes from the breeding tank, as they can start eating the eggs right away. Diseases. A great thing about Serpae Tetras is that they don't have any specific diseases that you should be wary of. They can only fall victim to the common freshwater diseases for fishes, such as ick, skin flukes, fungal infection, parasitic infection, etc. Just keeping up with the proper water conditions and maintaining the regulations is enough to prevent these diseases. To sum it up, in short, for anyone who's looking to start up their aquarium journey, Serpae Tetra is a must-have fish. They're easy to care for. They move in groups, so your tank looks fuller all the time, and you can have a variety of fish for their tank mates. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment, and I'll see you in my next video.